plant of some sort. And if it's not on wheels, you can't pick that up. That dirt and the wetness and the plant and everything and the actual, container it's in can get very heavy. And that means back pain, back problems. You don't want that. So a wonderful lady called Catherine Minshall actually invented this out of necessity. And here's what you're going to get. You're going to get 2 of them. And by the way, each one can hold up to 200 pounds. And then you get 1 handle like this. And the handle, let me just quickly say, can go on either side, either this side or this side where you see those holes, and you see this little thing here. I'm going to show it to you right there. So all that has to do is go in those holes, and now you can push, you can pull, and it's up to 200 pounds. So we're going to bring in Catherine right now because I want her to tell her story. I will just say, you're saving $10 today on this because it's a sale price, because QVC2 all day is gardening on a sale price. Catherine, it's so nice to see you. We had such a lovely conversation earlier today, but I want you to tell your story, if you will.
Yes, and I'm so thrilled to be back here on QVC, and thank you so much. I invented this for my mom. She always asked me to move her plants in for her. With traditional caddies, even you have to bend over and push it or you pull it, like you said. I always made a huge mess, and I thought there had to be another way. So I got to work and I created the handle, and which connects into the side of the caddy, and you just push it or pull it. I went back over to my mother's to try it out in the same spot. It worked great. I've come up with ideas since I was a teenager. And so my mom always looked at me like I was crazy. So it took some convincing, but she tried it out. And the first time that she used it, she was going in a circle, and her sweet Southern accent, she says, "Oh my stars, this thing really works."
Well, tell everybody too, the whole thing is that you would go over a crack, or like in a sidewalk kind of thing, or in a driveway, or even like here it could be, in between the tiles, and then it would,
Yes.
things would tip over. What makes the difference on this one?
So what makes a difference is this handle. So if you look at the handle, it has a claw, I call it a claw
Yeah.
feature.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically allows you to lift up on the caddy. So it actually gives you some momentum upward versus if you're using a traditional caddy, you're pushing down. So this just helps you lift it up.
Right.
And it's a very easy connection. So when you have it in, and then you're kind of bringing it up.
I'm
in
going to
that
show
upward
that
position.
too. Let me just pick this one up. Like I said, there's on one side or on 2 sides, there's no holes, right, as you can see. But on the sides, there are. And it's so simple. Just line those little babies up, and now it's connected. I mean, I can literally let it go. And here are your swivel wheels. The wheels are in great. It's the kind of wheel you want, because it's not going to be the kind that's going to, break down for you. I mean, you can practically go in circles because of those wheels, and the wheels do lock if you want to. So in other words, I could put a big plant, a big container on here, put the plants in, the dirt, the water, etc., and just leave it on there, right?
Correct. It's great for outdoors. There's UV protection in the plastic, and there's also channels for water to drain. So
now,
it's very safe to leave it outside.
Yeah, give us some other ideas of things that we might want to move around the house, indoors or outdoors.
So after I created this, I just had to move some things around my parents' house. And I discovered you can use it pretty much for anything. So here, as you see, I have some potting soil. You can use, in the video, you notice the cat litter, and you have cases of water that you can move. So if you're unloading your car when had gone to the grocery store. And one thing that I just discovered when temperatures dropped this week is a little bundle of wood. So that way you don't get dirty, and you can just take it out of your car, put it on there, and wheel it up to your house.
It's
And
such
it's
a
very
brilliant
simple.
thing. I mean, it can be those big, huge bags of dog food, kitty litter,
Exactly.
beer, you know,
Mhm.
what do you call the big things that beer, I don't drink.
Cases.
Well, you know, the things like you might
Oh,
have for a
kegs.
party. Keg,
Like a
that's
keg?
it.
That a
You
lot
can
of
tell
people
I
probably
don't
had last
drink,
night for
so
the Super Bowl.
yeah, exactly. So anyway, what a neat idea. Now here's the thing I want to remind you. First of all, you're saving $10 by buying it today at a sale price. You are going to get 2 of the bottoms, 2 of them. And you only need 1 handle because the handle doesn't, you don't leave the handle on it. You just use the handle to actually move it. So bring that in, and now I've got it moving, and I can put that on either one of those sides, that side or this side. And it's just so simple. This is so dang brilliant. I'll tell you, I'm going to get a set after the show because I'll tell you what, Catherine, my husband moves plants all the time, and he will be so thrilled that I got this for him.
Well, it comes in so handy. It's one of those things that you don't realize how much you'll use it until you start using it, and then you find all kinds of, different ways to that it comes in convenient and uses for it. So
Right.
it's pretty handy. It's kind of like your new BFF, if you will.
Right, exactly. Well, here's the key, is that you get both of the bottoms. Each one holds 200 pounds. They weigh like 7 pounds. You get 1 handle, which, by the way, weighs probably like a half a pound. It's very, very light. And this is indoor, outdoor use. So you could use it for indoor plants. You could use, you might have like one of those kind of big tree things in your home, and you need to move it just a vacuum or to clean the floor. This is what you need to put that on, and then just bring out the handle whenever you need to move it. But you are saving $10. Normally it's $59.50. Right now it's $49.17. And Catherine, you are brilliant. I love, love, love this.
Aw.
I truly am going to buy one as soon as the show is over.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for bringing
And happy
this
Valentine's
to QVC.
Day.
Oh, and happy Valentine's Day to you too. Absolutely. Take care. Have a great week.